afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jessica.
And I'm Gavin.
So we would like to thank you all so much for joining us today to celebrate the 45th anniversary of the CICS delivering services within the GTA communities. So Gavin, I know you've been volunteering with the CICS for a really long time now, and it actually just started. I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit about the CICS?
Sure, Jessica. Well, the CICS has been providing service in Toronto since 1968, and it has been started by a number of enthusiastic students who volunteered to provide information and interpretation to the residents in downtown Toronto. Over the past 45 years, the momentum fueled by the dedication, compassion, and hard work of the volunteers and staff has placed CICS in the forefront of serving immigrants. And so, we would like to take this opportunity to thank the present and past leaders, staffs, and volunteers for making CICS what it is today.
Thank you all so much. So without further delay, we would like to introduce someone who is crucial in the planning of today's event. Please welcome the Executive Director of the CICS, Ms. Moi Wong Tam, to the stage.
I want to thank our youth MCs for doing a wonderful job, but I must correct that I have absolutely nothing to do with the planning of today's event. It's our youth staff and our youth clients who have pulled everything together, so I can't take any credit for that. Good afternoon, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I want to welcome you all to the second annual CICS Youth Festival. First of all, I want to take this opportunity to acknowledge a couple of special people in our midst. And we have from the province, the Minister of Culture, Recreation and Sports, the Honorable Michael Chen, who will be speaking to us later on. And also from your region, we have a couple of community partners who have been working with us at different levels. One is the Your Regional Local Immigration Partnership with Friba Shasaman here, as well as our friend from the Your Regional District School Board, Romana, who has worked with us in the Welcome Center over the past few years. We expect a few other dignitaries who may be arriving a little late, but in Toronto, we have the Toronto School Board representative here, a principal from George Henry Academy, Mr. Ginnery, who is here with his daughter. We welcome you all to this event. As our MCs have introduced, this year we celebrate the 45th anniversary of CICS, and the Youth Festival is the first event that kicks off a celebration of our achievement and perseverance as a service provider. Overcoming challenges over the years to respond to the needs of newcomers, immigrants, and community members who live in the Greater Toronto Area. To actualize our vision for youth, we built the Immigrant Youth Centre, Immigrant Youth Centre in your region in 2009. And we also completed our Scarborough-Singtown Youth Development Hub in 2010. And the first ever CICS Youth Talent Show was put on last year by our talented and dedicated youth of the Immigrant Youth Centre in Markham. It was a resounding success, and it was a powerful testimonial as well to the talent and creativity of our young people. As we know, if we give them a little bit of help, they can go a long, long way. So in the Youth Festival of 2013, we combined both the newcomer youth from Toronto as well as from your region to put on this performance this afternoon. And they're going to try to tell us, they will tell us the story of the various phases of youth and how they form their identity in their new hometown or in the Greater Toronto Area. With the support of our dedicated staff, I trust that today's performance will be captivating and inspiring and a memory for our youth to remember. So I hope that you will thoroughly enjoy the performances this afternoon. Thank you. Now, we have a very special person to introduce. Without this person, this event this afternoon would not have been possible. And that is our sponsor, RBC, the Royal Bank of Canada. We have a representative there from RBC. Her Her name is Judy Lee. She is the Vice President of the Financial Services, and it's my honor to welcome her to the podium.
Thank you very much, Moy. Well, good afternoon, everyone. Actually, it's kind of dark here. I hope I can see my scripting, but I am so pleased on behalf of RBC and my colleagues to be here supporting such an important event as hosted by the Centre for Information Community Service of Ontario, CICS, for their commitment to the Immigrant Salon Series that officially launched back in 2011. At RBC, we understand the power of diversity and the importance of immigration, especially in the Greater Toronto, being the most cosmopolitan and multi-ethnic city in the world. At RBC, we believe the organizations such as the CICS is so important. Without you, we would never be able to harness the abilities you Canadians have to maximize their potential. At RBC, we have been a proud partner for this journey for over 12 years. So it is our hope with such a program, such as the Immigrant Salon Series, newcomers to Canada will be able to access new opportunities. Together we can build prosperity in the communities that define our city and make it a really great place to live. So thank you very much and enjoy the afternoon, and I'm sure there's a lot of talent in here.
Thank you, Ms. Lee, for your speech. We are also very honored to have MPP Michael Chan here with us today, so we would please, with our greatest applause, welcome him to the stage.
All the wonderful young people here, ladies and gentlemen, really my pleasure to be here. And when I talk about CICS serving the community for 45 years, I can only imagine the contribution, the big contribution that you have made to the newcomer community. And thank you so very much to all the past and present president and staff and all the volunteers of CICS for doing this for 45 years. Let's put our hands together one more time for the great work of CICS. I myself come here only for 1969, it's about 44 or 43 years old. Actually, CICS has been around before my time, arriving in this great province, arriving in this great country. So it's so nice to see so many of you here today. And I want to also thank the Royal Bank. I know the Royal Bank is everywhere, every corner, streets and all that, but I also see Royal Bank participating in a lot of good causes, worthy causes in our community. So thank you, Judy, for bringing Royal Bank one more time into our community here. I just want to let you know I'm the Minister of Tourism, Culture, Sport. Because of the occasion of 45 years and also the occasion of your second festival, I had a greeting from the Premier. So I want to read it to you. This is the CICS Youth Festival and also CICS 45 or 45th anniversary. On behalf of the Government of Ontario, I am very pleased to extend warm greetings to everyone attending this much anticipated youth festival organized by the Centre for Information and Community Services. Newcomer youth face unique challenges and have unique needs. Meeting these needs is crucial to ensuring their smooth transition to Canadian society and to their current and future well-being. This is why I am delighted to see that the CICS has organized this festival aimed at highlighting the creative ways in which newcomer and immigrant youth have chosen to express their success in achieving full community participation and their special identity as citizens with two cultures. I applaud the young people who today are showcasing their remarkable talents in a range of artistic and creative endeavors. I encourage all of you to pursue your dreams, and I thank you for the contributions you are making to your communities and to the life of our province. I wish all the young participants much continued success and commend the CICS and its partners for making this event possible. Carvin Wee, Premier of Ontario. Thank you.
Thank you so much for all of your kind words. So we cannot always build a future for our youth, but we can always build our youth for the future. As we empower the youth around us, we are giving them the necessary resources and the necessary opportunities to let them create a better legacy and future for the generations to come.
So today, we are here to acknowledge the various identity of the youth. Joining us today are those who transitioned from adolescence to young adulthood, those who moved from their culture of origin to join the Canadian mosaic of multiculturalism.
Our wonderful performances are just about to start, but I'd like to kindly ask everyone to turn off their cellular devices so you can sit back and really enjoy this wonderful show that was put together by more than 50 youth. Please welcome them on stage.